Airpower, Europe's biggest air show. 300,000 people watching some of the best pilots in the world. But how did I end up here? Let's stop. For that, we go back to 2019. Back then, I got invited to do a video about the training flight they did for the Airshow 2019, which you most probably have seen. If not, go back and watch the whole video. Already while editing this video, I was like, this would be so cool if I could do this by myself one day. And then during the show, I stood in the audience and I thought, I want to fly at this airshow one day. So after some time of waiting, it was time for Airpower 22, and Martin came up to Stefan and me and asked us if we want to be part of the 22 display team. For us, this was a very easy decision and we had our crew. Shortly after, we started planning our display, and before I forget, you see this guy in the background? Yes, this guy, Mr. Stefan Jäger. He played a very big role in this year's display because he was our commentator and he had to know when he has to say what during our different positions in the display. So training started, we trained about 3 to 4 times a day, and even the steel buddies joined us one day. But now we jump forward to the most important trainings flight we had, which was at the airfield in Zeltweg, where the airshow took place. And after that we went for the official air-to-air photo shooting, but more of that later. I will give you some comments during the training flight since I had the audio cable not plugged into the GoPro. That was on purpose. Full focus was on flying here. So I'll stop talking now and let's go flying.
Okay, I don't know if you hear me, but if you hear me, we're here for the trainings display for Airpower 2022. And yeah, I won't talk anything from now on. Now it's full focus on flying. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's go.
What you will hear pretty often is that Martin says report position and I just say 2, and Stefan says 3. That was because I am number 2 information and Stefan is number 3 information. So don't get confused when I say 2 and Stefan says 3.
What the position?
2.
3. On the big football.
So we start off our display with a formation takeoff, and shortly after releasing the brakes you will see that I immediately take out some power, and that's because the DA42 is accelerating better than the DA50 and you want to keep the same distance during the takeoff roll. And shortly comes the call for gear up. So the gear is retracted and now we're getting into a closer formation for the display. And now Martin comes with the call for the first right turn. And formation turns are always a bit tricky because the one on the outside has to fly a longer distance and the one on the inside has to fly a shorter distance. So you always have to adapt your power to keep in position. And concerning position, trust me, during the airshow we did a way better job than here. Here you can see now in the left turn our position is a bit better than before. And what am I looking at the whole time? So Stefan and me said, okay, we're gonna focus on the TAS antenna, which is between the fairings, and we are always trying to keep that in position so that we both know, okay, we're on the right spot. And this is actually the only thing which you are looking at the whole time. here we come to the point where we wanted to show the different aircraft. The idea was that I go down, do a wing wag, and then go back in formation, and on the second pass Stefan does the same. But we said, okay, it looks better when we only go down a few meters and stay there, and then we go up again in formation. You will see that in the next video how we changed that, and trust me, it looked way better than this left-right wing wag. The next thing I want to focus on is the rudder work. So with the rudders, you are actually just doing the left and right work to keep the correct distance from the longitudinal axis from the preceding airplane. And with the aileron, you are just trying to keep the same bank angle like your colleague. Now you have a small picture of what we are doing here at this Airpower 22. We are ending the display with a split, and then we're going back for a landing. But after this training display, we did not come back for a landing. We continued because we were off to an air-to-air photo shooting with the Skyvan, with about 15 to 20 photo and videographers inside. And one of them is Max from Fra Productions, who managed to get these awesome shots from us. By the way, look at the rudder work. And if you want to see more of these awesome shots, go to his YouTube channel. You will find the link below in the description. Once again, Max, thank you so much for these beautiful videos. And also a big thank you to the photographer Dietmar Schreiber, who managed to get some really nice pictures from us. I'm gonna end the video here, and in the next one you're gonna see how it went on day 1 from the air show for us. Until then, have a good one and see you in the next one. Bye guys.